Andy, what products are you using from Pulsa right now? Like, what do you guys use the most?
Yeah, so here in California, we have a lot of life sciences, biotech, pharmaceutical, medical device. I mean, there's so much happening in the UC school system. We've got USD, a ton of SDSU, USD, UCLA. I mean, the list goes on, USC, and then a bunch of smaller community colleges as well that are really heavy in research and development for the life science community. So the big movers there obviously are liquid nitrogen for cell preservation and then CO2 for cell incubation. So if you look at dewars, we've got a lot of 230 liter dewars out there. About 10, no, about 12 years ago, we adopted the digital gauge, the C stick from Rotarex, and so we have a pretty good sized population of dewars that have that C stick on them.
Mhm.
And about 6 months ago, we decided that we were going to roll that digital gauge out across our entire dewar fleet.
Mhm.
So that's in progress now. But the reason that we did that is because we wanted to standardize the gauge. We had a few different models, right, over the decade of use, and they had different
Mhm.
connections for the Pulsa Link. And so our experience with the Pulsa Link is these applications, especially in the life science community or industry, they're high
Mhm.
value, right? So if you're talking about like cells, right, and the cells that are frozen by the liquid nitrogen, it's really, really imperative that those remain frozen and are not lost. So that's probably the biggest use case in the life science space is liquid cylinders, predominantly liquid nitrogen. So we got the C stick on there and then the Pulsa Link, and that seems to work really, really well. Now, if you go over to CO2 cylinders, that gets a little bit trickier. You can go with a high pressure sensor, but all of us in the gas industry know that those CO2 cylinders are going to remain around, call it 800 or 850 psi until the liquid is gone in that cylinder. And then the vapor headspace depletes fairly quickly in terms of pressure.
Mhm.
So you can do it that way, and especially if you have it on a switchover manifold and you're just trying to know if the cylinder is empty or full.
Mhm.
And if you've got time, if you've got a left bank and a right bank to work off of each other, the high pressure sensor works just fine. But you can also use the Pulsa scale. So we've used the 1x1s, we've used the 2x2 industrial scales. We've even used 3x3 scales for our liquid cylinders before the Pulsa Link came out.